On Thursday morning, Representative Lindsey Burke from Lexington announced she's introducing two House bills to combat the trigger law Kentucky enacted in 2019 to ban most abortions.
The effect of this ban is playing out in increasingly alarming ways.
It went into effect in 2022 after the ruling for Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization was delivered, which overturned Roe v. Wade. House Bill 419, which Burke calls the North Star, would roll back the law.
Where there's not a criminal or professional penalty for doctors who provide access to abortive care, or for the patients who choose to access abortive care for whatever reason.
House Bill 418, which she calls the Shield Bill, would block prosecutors from charging anyone involved when a woman travels to another state for reproductive health services. She's introduced bills before regarding access to abortion, but they failed. Burke says she's leaning into the Shield bill this session, hoping to find common ground across the aisle.
But perhaps the way we can address that is by agreeing that no woman should be criminalized for doing something that's legal in another state.
Adia Wishner, executive director of Right to Life Kentucky, reacted to House Bills 418 and 419 on Thursday.
We don't believe at Kentucky Right to Life that, and our supporters across the state, that there is a hierarchy of rights between the mother and the child, that they are both equal in dignity, equal in value, and that the life begins at conception.
As people gathered here on Thursday to show their support for access to abortion, lawmakers on the other side of the aisle in the House filed legislation that would make it a crime to provide medication to induce abortions. House Bill 316 would make prescribing, procuring, or mailing any medicine used to cause an abortion a felony. In the Senate, Senate Bill 106 seeks the same. They would also create a civil cause of action for women who receive such drugs. Anyone who violated the law would be charged with a Class D felony, except for foreign senders, meaning out-of-state senders could be charged with a Class C felony.
And have the ability to prosecute those cases when they come in from out of state into the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
In Frankfort, Madison Elliott, WLKY News.